there. I'm your host, Leslie Randolph. I'm a self-confidence coach for teenage girls and the self-confidence coach you wish you had as a teen. Honestly, I'm the self-confidence coach I wish I had as a teen because I know I could have saved myself and my mother a whole lot of heartache if I'd only known then what I know now. I hope to save you some of that suffering by sharing the lessons I learned late in life right here on Why Didn't They Tell Us? Welcome to the show. Hey, happy people. Welcome back to Why Didn't They Tell Us? The show where I share the lessons I learned late in life so you can know better sooner. I am your host, Leslie Randolph, and I'm a confidence coach for teenage girls and the confidence coach we all wish we had when we were teens. So whether you are a teenager tuning in or I am talking to the teenager that's still inside you, welcome. I am so happy to be here with you. Guys, today I'm going to share, I'm like spilling all the beans. This is truly the lesson that changed my life. This was one of those words of wisdom that I had gotten late in my 30s. And man, if I had known then what I know now, so much would have been different. So much would have been different. And it's a quickie today, but it's like the mind blowing. Episode 3, and I'm blowing minds. Stick around, my friends. Okay, so here it is. I am going to share today the one and only thing you need to do to create the life of your dreams. And here's the big spoiler alert. Nothing about you or your life actually needs to change in order for you to achieve anything you want. All you have to do is learn to manage your mind. I know that sounds really simple, right? And there is a lot of talk about managing your mind and mindset and mindfulness. And these aren't just like beautiful buzzwords to find on Instagram. These are truly a way of life. When you learn about mindset and the power of your mind, the amount of control you will have over what you do and how you feel it's limitless. I truly believe that when you learn to manage your mind, when you learn to manage your mind and change your thoughts, you can change your life. That's it. When you change your mind, you can change your life. And here is the thing that blew my mind that I'm going to share with you, the lesson that I learned. You can always change your mind. You can always change your mind. I said it again. Because your thoughts are optional. When I heard one of my coaching mentors say that to me, your thoughts are optional, it was like all these doors of possibility opened. And I mean, I still, like, when I think about it, like, my thoughts are optional. I can choose to believe anything is possible. I can choose to believe it's not. Neither is true. Isn't that amazing? We just accept at face value what our brain gives us, and we don't have to. So here's some little Leslie the Life Coach isms that I'm going to share with you. And I want you to come with me on this journey of understanding the power of managing your mind, okay? And here's my first. Your thoughts are your roadmap in life. So what does that mean? It means that if you believe you will achieve something, you will. And believe you won't. And I promise you, you won't. It's like if you think something is possible, you will find a way. But if you think it is impossible, you're not going to even try, right? But notice that your thought about it, there is no truth. There is no one way to look at something. I can choose to believe that I am going to get that promotion at work. And if I choose to believe that I'm worthy of it and I can get it, you better believe I'm going to be talking to the hiring manager and seeing what's possible. And I'm going to, raise my hand when they say, is anyone considering this? But if I choose to believe I can't do it, you're not going to see me talking to the hiring manager. I'm certainly not going to raise my hand because I've already made the decision in my mind. But notice, it's just in my mind. And what did I tell you at the beginning? Your thoughts are optional. I mean, this was just such an incredible, like, I said this to my sister once. It's like what it feels like when you unbutton your pants after a Thanksgiving dinner. Just knowing that your thoughts are optional and you can choose to believe something is possible or not, it just allows you to take that that breath of wow, all that pressure and all that belief that I can't do it, it's impossible. It's gone. So another Leslie the Life Coachism about the power of your thinking. What you find, what you focus on is what you're going to find. If you think about someone who is amazing, I've talked about this before. And the last time I talked about it, and it's coming back to me right now, it was actually my husband's birthday. It was the last time I had talked about the power of mindset and its ability that when you change your mind, you can change your life. And knowing you can always change your mind. And it was his birthday. So it was really easy for me to access thoughts of how amazing he was. Now, I focus on how amazing he is often. So it is easy for me to find that evidence file of his amazement. But I can just as quickly tell you about people who I think are annoying. And y'all know the person in your life that you think is annoying or awful or just, And as easy as it was for me to find the evidence of how awesome my husband was on his birthday, I bet you it is just as easy for you to find the evidence of how awful and annoying those people are. Right? And that doesn't make it true. It's just thoughts that you've chosen to believe for so long. And if you love them, go ahead. Stick with those thoughts. But if you don't, remember, you can always change your mind. Your thoughts are optional. So in episode 1, I talked about your default brain, that teenage brain. We're just going to call it the teenage brain because that teenager is so aware of what negative emotion feels like and trying to keep you from it. So here's what I know about that default brain. It is very stubborn and it likes to be right. So if your brain offers you a thought like, she's so annoying, it's going to point out everything annoying about her. When my brain offers me a thought like he's amazing, it's very quick for me to see all the amazing things about him. Now, if your brain offers you a thought, let's go back to that hypothetical job we talked about, that's not possible. Well, it's going to create a robust evidence file as to why it's not possible. It's going to point out all the things in the job description for which you're not qualified for. Now, you can choose to believe that. And if you choose to believe the thought, I don't think it's possible, then all you're going to focus on is that 1 or 2 things in the job description for which you don't qualify. You're not going to be able to look at the 25 other things that you are a slam dunk fit for. Your brain will find what you focus on. Secondly, your brain on its default setting is not a very sophisticated machine. If you think about the default setting of your phone, right? Or excuse me, think of all the updates you've done on your phone this month alone. It's a lot of updates, right? When's the last time you did an update on your brain? That is what this mindfulness is all about, this ability to change your mind. You need to shift your brain from default to deliberate. You need to go from the teenage brain that's telling you, no, don't do this, or focus on this, or you can't do it, or he's so awful, and start to challenge it with that older, wiser wisdom, that deliberate brain. On its default setting, your brain is very negative and very wary. It's that teenager that's telling you that everything is a danger and a potential threat to you. Remember, it can't discern between emotional discomfort and real danger, physical pain. thinks both are equally dangerous and should be avoided. But remember, we talked about this in episode 2, your goals and dreams and anything that you don't currently have in your life, that is outside of your comfort zone. You need to be willing to face embarrassment, failure, rejection, those negative, cringy emotions if you want to achieve something that you don't yet have. If you want to achieve that life of your dreams, all you have to do is learn to manage your mind. When your brain on its default setting tells you you can't do it, it's not possible, you learn to challenge it. You learn to question that it's not a set in stone definitive verdict. It is just your default brain keeping you safe. It's just a thought that you are choosing to think. And so the takeaway from today is that all you need to do to change your life, and we'll talk about changing your life a lot here on Why Didn't They Tell Us? But all you need to do to change your life is change your mind. Choose to believe something different. Choose to believe in you, my lovely listener. Because I promise you, choosing to believe in you, that is always an option. Choosing to believe that whatever you want in this one and only life of yours is possible, that is a choice available to you all the time. Your thoughts are optional. Thoughts are just a story that you tell. Why not make it the greatest story of all time? Why not make you the hero in it? It's a choice. Why didn't they tell us that sooner? I don't know. But I'm telling you now, so you can know better sooner. The story is yours to write, my friend. Make it epic. All right, till next time. Love what you hear? Well, I'd love to hear from you. You can find me at confidencecoachforgirls.com. That's confidencecoachforgirls.com. Or email me at lesliethelifecoach@gmail.com. That's lesliethelifecoach@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you.